Good morning. So today I have Kenisha Good, and I would like for Kenisha to tell us about Southeast Halifax High School in general, what she thinks we are great at, and the things that we need to improve in reference to the activities and programs that we have here at Southeast. So she's going to talk to us three great things about the school, and did we help her prepare for college, and if there's one thing we need to change about our school, what would it be and why? So go ahead, Kenisha.
Well, thank you. Three of the great things about Southeast is that even though it's not the greatest place in the world, and people are very vocal about that, there are still people that really try. They make a very big effort to make sure you're comfortable and make sure things are always getting better. There's also great things in adversity. It's very hard to be a Southeast student. It's hard to find what you're looking for, things you need, people to be around, people that you can have as a support system. And it teaches you to be strong in yourself, to be able to rely on other people, but not to need them. It doesn't become a crutch. One of my favorite things about Southeast is the little things that are hard to find, like the one meal in the cafeteria that you love, that you're happy to run to the lunch line and get, the one teacher that always asks you about your day and really means it, your favorite subject, your favorite sport, your favorite person. You can find those people here. You just have to be willing to look. As far as being prepared to go to college, I'll say not in the traditional sense. Southeast does a lot of kind of last minute things, and it teaches you to improvise, to do things off the cuff, to make it up as you go along. So although you're not prepared for anything, you're prepared for absolutely everything. And I love that. I love the idea of independently being strong and teaching other people to be strong by not preparing them at all. It's kind of counterintuitive, but that's Southeast. If there's one thing that I could change about Southeast, it'd be sometimes we restrict creativity. You're chastised for being too bold or asking too many questions, which is kind of weird in an educational place, but I know everyone means well. We're just trying to create a safe environment for everyone. Just make sure that while you're stifling, you're not suffocating, if that makes sense. One thing about the high school system that I think I would change is that there isn't much progression. We spend a lot of time doing the same things. We still sit in straight rows and raise your hand and speak when you're spoken to, and you'll notice transportation and phones, everything else is updating, everything else is changing as we need it to, as we grow. But the school system doesn't change much. They decide instead of teaching you this, they'll teach you something else, but they don't change the way we learn, even when you see that there are better ways to do it. We can improve teachers. Teachers work really, really hard here, so it's hard to ask for more improvement. There shouldn't be work assigned for the sake of assigning work. I shouldn't have a quota to meet. Don't assign 10 things today because I wanted to assign 10 things. Assign 10 useful things. If you feel like you need 100 questions, write 100 questions, but because you need them, not because you feel like you got better data with more questions. Leadership it's not non-existent. There aren't very many official ways to be a leader at Southeast, but just coming to school every day leads the people younger than you. As a senior, I know that they look up to me in a certain way, and finding your own opportunities wherever they are is a big thing at Southeast. But I do think finding more official leadership opportunities would be helpful to people who are less proactive. Parents in our community we could stand to have more interaction from them. We only have like one very active organization, which is AVID. So AVID students participate a whole lot, so their parents come, and those are the only parents that you see. If we had more organizations that were doing things, we would have more students doing things, and we'd have more parents. And I feel like that would be the biggest improvement we could possibly make.
That's it all.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And one last question: how can I help as a school principal resident? What do you think can I do to help you more?
The biggest thing is what you already do. You ask me how I am and how I feel about things and whether there's any way you can help. Just asking makes a world of difference. Even if I say no every single time you offer to help, it means something to me that you ask me.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet.